It's the National Football League on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bucaneers first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. Sending a receiver right. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Packers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one high over the middle, but complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point is good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. First and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play and a 1st down.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
Up the middle they go. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now a run on 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. Now the kicking team here will take a timeout. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They motion a receiver right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll check this down to the running back. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
His kick is good. And the Bucs are able to cut it to 4. 17-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us holding. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. So second down, and they'll run it. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Buccaneers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Handoff here, up the middle. Finds an alley to the 35. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 24-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check
Offense.
on the call. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Now, faking the give. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that is no good. He missed it. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, The other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick, so it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now a handoff, running right. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Buccaneers getting their puncher out there. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Off play action. They're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and he'll see if they can dodge this bullet. You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now a give on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll look to throw here on first down. The outside, that's caught by Hill. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the ground, they go with their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll go with a counter on first down. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll motion a tight end right. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. One of the tight ends motions right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Third down.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have a Packers first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. He'll try the right side this time. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Man in motion, heading left. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. On comes the Packers punting team, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So, it's a